Oh my God. Am I dead? Before that day, I was just living my life. 35, a mom, a musician. My mornings were a mix of burned toast, missing shoes, and someone always yelling, "Where's my backpack?" My husband made breakfast again. I call it cereal. But he's cute, so I'll keep him. And me? I was trying to write songs between spilled cereal and school drop-offs. After breakfast, it was the usual. Errands, the store, nothing special. We were halfway down the aisle when she spotted it. The sparkly yogurt. "Mom, can we get the one with the sprinkles?" I told her, "Honey, that's not yogurt, that's sugar pretending to be yogurt." She said, "Then I love pretending!" Then I remember reaching for the jam, and then something felt off. My hand just stopped listening. For a moment, everything felt normal again. But I hadn't been feeling right, so I went in for some tests. The doctor said there was a giant aneurysm at the base of my brain, right against the stem that keeps you breathing and alive. My world came crashing down in that moment. All I could think was, how are Mark and I supposed to tell the kids? How do you even begin to explain something like that to them? When I told my little girl what was happening, she didn't ask questions or cry. She just threw her arms around me and held on tight. Then she said, "Mommy, I love you. You will be okay. You just have to be." They explained what would happen, how they'd lower my body temperature to 60 degrees, drain the blood from my head, and stop my heart so they could reach the aneurysm. It sounded impossible, but I remember feeling ready. My husband tried to smile, but his eyes gave him away. I leaned in, touched my forehead to his. I remember saying, "See you soon." They told me to relax and breathe. I could still hear the voices and see the lights. A tone started, a high, clear note, and it pulled me up and out of my body. I noticed they'd only shaved part of my head. I saw the saw. It looked like an electric toothbrush, with bits in a case like a socket wrench. A woman's voice said my veins and arteries were very small.
She has very small veins and arteries.
I felt more aware than I have ever been. I listened to that beautiful tone and thought, am I dead? I was being pulled toward a light by a sound. It was like a tunnel, but not a tunnel of walls. It was made of light, alive and moving, with colors I can't describe. I was rising fast, but it wasn't frightening. I felt completely safe, as if I were being carried. And the closer to the end of it, the brighter and more beautiful everything became. It was more real than real. The light was brighter than any light I'd ever seen, and yet it didn't hurt my eyes. My grandmother was there, and my uncle also. I didn't see her mouth move, but I could hear her speak to me. Only it wasn't sound. It was pure thought. They didn't want me to come any further. My uncle told me it wasn't my time, that I had to go back. And I didn't want to. I wanted to stay in the light. But someone began pulling me back. The tone, the sound. It felt like music, alive, intelligent, began drawing me the other way. I remember thinking, no, I want to stay. And then the music became stronger, like a current pulling me home. I fell fast, straight into the body. It was like diving into ice water. The cold, the weight, the noise. I heard the machines, the voices around me, and then I realized I was hearing music. Hotel California was playing. Crazy, I heard that line from the song so clear. You can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave. That's when I knew I was back. And suddenly, I remembered. Life never ends, and love is forever.